Chore time is full of struggle and chaos at our house. How can we learn to manage this better?
Well, I think that's very easy to handle the chores. You just got to tell them what to do and then you punish them. Punish them early and often. If they don't do their chores, you make them feel it. Make them feel it. And they'll get it done. If they don't, then get them out of there. There's plenty of kids out there. You don't have to pity them. You got to be tough.
Chore time is full of struggle and chaos at our house. How can we manage this better? This is a real-world question that we all struggle with. First, when your children or grandchildren are about 2 or 3, begin by teaching each family member to take care of themselves. Your iMessage may sound similar to this. Jimmy, in our home, as soon as we become big boys, we all take care of ourselves. Then follow up with a teach question tool. As a big boy, what are some of the things that you want to start taking care of? Then use the 3 S's of yes to acknowledge them. When your praise is sincere, specific, and selective, since we go towards our focus, your acknowledgement will register, and you'll get even more of that behavior. But please remember the selective part. When my kids were this age, I was careful to keep my acknowledgments to a few days apart. Otherwise, they'd start to tune me out. My acknowledgement sounded like this. Andy, you are so good at putting away your toys. You are amazing. It's also okay to share a quiet thank you whenever you see your child pitching in. Just keep it low-key and sincere. It might even be a little thank you note on their pillow at night. When it comes to chores, the focus tool also shows up in another way. At this young age, really at any age, if someone is looking for when you're not perfect, we all know what happens. In this case, we would start to see ourselves as a person who doesn't do their chores, as a bad person. And since we go towards our focus, we would get more of that undesirable behavior. So as a parent or grandparent, I have to discipline myself to overlook the times the kids are not perfect with their chores and notice the times they're on track. Of course, this dynamic rings true for every facet of life. If we're taking piano lessons and someone constantly nags us when we're not perfect, our practice times would soon become distasteful. We'd probably stop our lessons and quit. On the other hand, if someone notices what we're doing well and where we're making progress, we'll try even harder. Getting back to your question on chores, as a parent or grandparent, consistently being a model is essential. When our children see us doing our part to take care of our family, our home, our room, and doing it cheerfully, then maybe having someone like our spouse thank us for it. This pitching in behavior soon becomes second nature. I admire families who create a pitching in chart. It usually lists 2 main categories. First, the items each person takes care of for themselves. For example, making their bed, making lunch, cleaning up after themselves. This will expand as the children become more and more capable. And then the second area are items that we all share that are important to our family, such as cleaning up after a family meal, dusting the living room, removing snow, mowing the grass. These responsibilities will change over time. The setup to the conversation for these charts might sound something like this. Everybody, would you please help me make a list of items we'd all like to do to take care of our home? Well, what else? Oh, here's one of my ideas. What else? Now, why are these things important to you? Why are they important to our family? Okay, let's list who would like to do what during the next month. What time should we set aside each week so we all can pitch in together? Naturally, your children must feel the pitching in chart is fair to everybody, but that's why it's a month. It'll change. Then, of course, you do your part joyfully and fully, and remember to give low-key thank yous. When you see people pitching in, and from time to time, give a deeper 3 S's of yes acknowledgement. I love seeing families where children have a chance to earn their own money, save their own money, and then make a plan to make their own purchases. We all know that when they earn, save, and purchase, they have a deep feeling of ownership for this item and they'll take better care of it. But I also think it's wise to give our children a monthly allowance that's not tied to their chores. We want to give a consistent message that this is our home and our family, and we all pitch in, age appropriate, to take care of it. In other words, we pitch in because we are part of this family, not because we're getting paid. When I see families operate this way, chore time is not chaotic or stressful. Instead, the family has fun together and their home is comfortable. The best part of all, the kids learn that they are responsible, capable, and trustworthy.